Hello guys and welcome to this Emergent AI tutorial. Welcome to 20. Now you have probably played with tools that can generate a pretty landing page. But what happens when you need a real backend? What happens when you need a database schema that actually makes sense or payments that do not crash? That is where Emergent comes in. This isn't just about a code generator, it's a multi-agent orchestrator. When you type a prompt into Emergent, you are not talking to one AI. You're talking to a manager who hires a front end agent, a backend architect, a QA tester, and a deployment engineer. They work together in real time to build software that is 99% production ready. Okay, so today we're actually going to build a freelance client portal called Geekflow from scratch. We're going to use the now each stable model, set up a real PostgreSQL database, and deploy it in the web under 10 minutes, okay? So I have dropped a link in the description that is going to give you some starter credits to follow along. So open that app and let's start orchestrating. Okay guys, so here's the interface. It looks simple, but it's actually very powerful, okay? The biggest mistake beginners make in 2026 when using this platform, Emergent, is actually treating this like Chat GPT. Do not just say like build a CRM because this is too broad. It doesn't really work. We have to be a little bit more specific. So we're going to use the planning agent first, okay? So I'm just going to paste this prompt for you so you can follow along. I want to build Gigflow, a portal where freelancers can invoice clients. I need a dashboard for active projects, a Postgres database for client details, and Stripe integration for payments. Please create the architecture plan, okay? And you can select the different modes. You can select Claude 4.5, the different models that they have, and GPT. Of course, we're going to go with Claude because it's better for coding. So yeah. And if you have the Pro plan, you can even use the Sonnet 1 million context. But yeah, similarly, we're going to go with the E2, okay? But for this, you actually need the Pro plan, okay? So keep that in mind, which is going to also give you access to the Ultra Thinking. If not, the E1 is going to work just fine as well. So let's actually start generating and see what happens, okay? As you can see, it's saying, setting up the task, okay? So guys, the difference between these, other coding agents and this is that the planner agent didn't write code yet. It's basically writing like, product requirements document. So it's going to suggest us the different requirements, the different features, as you can see. And it's even asking me questions, as you can see in here, okay? So what we have to do is we have to answer these little questions in here to make sure that the agent understands what we want to build exactly. This is a powerful feature in my opinion. It's really, really good. Okay, so the first question is says, this platform supports MongoDB only. Is MongoDB acceptable? Okay, yes, absolutely. So I kind of like this because, it's asking us, if it needs to deviate from our original plan, it's going to do so, no problem. But it's going to ask us for permission first, okay? So I'm just going to answer everything with yes, pretty much, in this order. So this is the way I answer, and now I'm going to click on enter so that the agent knows what we're talking about, okay? And it's going to start thinking about this and all that, and maybe ask us more questions, but I don't think so. And as you can see, it's going to start to deploy like different agents, like the design agent and so on, so on. Okay, this is a really good thing. The good thing is that if you want to focus on the design aspect, you can just open this agent by clicking on this little button here, and that's going to open, okay? And it's going to tell you exactly what it's doing, and you can message the design agent specifically, okay? So this is amazing. You can say like, okay, change the design or this theme color or whatever, okay? So this is pretty good. And that sub agent is going to start working on its own to finalize the design. And when it finalizes, it's going to start to do other things. It's going to start to deploy other agents maybe and put everything together. This can take up to a few minutes. So we're just going to wait, and I'm going to tell you what I think and also how long it took. Okay, it's been about 60 minutes, and the landing page seems pretty much ready, although it's finalizing, with the testing agent to see if everything is working fine, okay? So what I like is that this doesn't end until, the agent considers this is working, because it encountered a couple of problems. while I was creating the page, but it actually fixed them on its own. So that's great. More than that, from what I can see, the interface looks pretty much good. It looks very modern, very beautiful. I think it looks better than other, no code or vibe code tools that I have tried in the past. It looks very good. Okay, so as you can see, the testing agent actually got 100% result on the back end and 90% on the front end. But it said that these are actually minor interacting or automated issues that, don't need to be resolved basically right now because the page is working fine. And guys, here we have our, summary of what the agent did. This actually looks very good. It looks amazing. It's even giving us like an enhancement idea. Okay, adding a client dashboard to let clients log in and view pay their invoices in one place. Okay, whatever, and we can deploy or preview. I'm gonna choose the preview, okay, which I guess is gonna open this. Okay, it's actually gonna open this again or close it. All right. So now we're gonna test this for a little bit, okay? I'm just gonna click in with sign in with Google and see if something happens. Okay. Okay, and we log in with Google just fine. So this is working perfectly, and here you can see your, projects, invoices, clients. So this is working fine, I guess. I was actually going to mention that, if this was another like vibe coding tool, I could probably ask for more features like such as PDF invoice generation. But in my case, when I gave it a prompt, it actually gave me that idea, okay? And I actually, if you remember back in the options, we selected to create, the invoice PDF generation, as you can see. So we don't actually need to do anything else. This is pretty much perfect. Now, you might be asking, am I logged in? No, this is the best part of Emergent. You can just click on here on Save to GitHub, okay? And this is gonna sync it to your private repository, okay? If you connect to GitHub. This is actually amazing. So, if you want to cancel your subscription tomorrow, it doesn't matter. You can just take this repository, deploy it on Vercel or AWS, and never talk to Emergent again. You own your own page. Okay, finally, let's talk about deployment, guys. It's very simple because you can just click on deploy, right? Okay, besides previewing it, you can just click on deploy. It's literally just as simple as clicking on start deployment, okay? I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna cost me 50 credits, which is a lot, okay? But yeah, 50 credits per month, by the way. If you wanna like self-host it, I mean not self-hosted, but host them on their own, Emergent hosted servers, I guess. What I recommend that you do before that is run the health check because it's only gonna cost you 2 to 3 credits, okay? And it's gonna guarantee that this is gonna work fine and that the page is ready, basically. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. As you can see, this is working fantastically in my opinion, okay? Just be careful with the credits, okay? Because as you can see, I had 100 credits and now I have 82. So this span over like, maybe like 18 or 17 point something credits, which is not bad for this kind of application actually because it's working just fine. And I didn't have to do any regenerations, okay? But keep that in mind. So guys, if you want to build your own startup this weekend, just click the link below in the description. It's the only tool that I trust for full stack work in 2026. So go build something amazing and I'll see you in the next one.